And good morning, guys. This is episode 34 of MLB 17 The Show. I am your host, AD, of the Iamacreator community. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more MLB 17, managing the Detroit Tigers, make sure you guys hit that red support button, smash the like button, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in together, the more we expand, stay connected. There's anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. We watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. Share them, type it in. We're all good to go. More importantly, we never ask anything back in return. If you guys want to vote for the idol, let me know. If you guys there's anything you guys want to jump into. You guys will also get plenty of news as well. And as far as my love goes, her and I have now been together for 1,031 days today. And thank goodness I'm off today, since I go back for another 3 days, and I'm off and then I'm off the next 3 days after that too. So let's get started. Series finale in series finale in Arizona. D-backs won the first one 3-0 before the start of the weekend. As it will be the 7-26 Tigers taking on the 20-14 Diamondbacks in Arizona, and the series finale in Arizona this morning. On the mound for the 7-26 Tigers, Anibal Sanchez will be starting on the mound. 2-4 record, 1 loss ratio, 2-4, 33 strikeouts, 4.50 ERA. Taking on the 2014 Diamondbacks in game 2 in Arizona. Series finale in between that area. And on the mound for the 2014 Diamondbacks, Selby Miller, 3-2 record, 23 strikeouts, 4.66 ERA. So we head down to the ballpark. Diamondbacks won the first one 3-0. So there you go, guys, on the mound for 7-26 Tigers this morning. Right-handed pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, 2-4, 4.50 ERA. And here's the starting lineups in the chat today. Jose Iglesias is at first. Ian Kinsler as second baseman. Miguel Cabrera as first baseman. He bats third. Nick Castellanos is third baseman. Mikey Matuk's right-handed fielder. Matt Decker's left-handed fielder. Cats are batting 7th, Brian Holiday. Alex Presley's 8th. And the starting pitcher on the mound for 7-26 Tigers this morning is Anibal Sanchez. And if you guys want to vote for the idol, let me know in the chat if you guys have anything. Let's get right to it. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good and have had a good weekend. I, for one, had a it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, work was good. Work is normally good when it comes to getting out of the house or something like that, or having time for somebody that you haven't had time with for a while, for quite some time, but it's not bad. But I go back for another 3 days, and I'm off first, second, and third of starting May, but it won't be a problem. Game 2 in Arizona. Diamondbacks won the first one, 3-0. And on the mound, like I said, guys, on the mound this morning, game 2 in Arizona, Selby Miller, right-handed pitcher for the 2014 Diamondbacks. Against 7 started the series, 3-2 record, 1.66 ERA, and 34 strikes. He's given up 34 hits. And getting underway for the 7-26 Tigers, right-handed batter, Jose Iglesias, 188, 3 home runs, 8 ribbies. There's no crying in baseball. You want to talk about that? That's not that bad of a funny scene. 5-ball center field, and this game 2 in Arizona's underway, and he makes the catch, 1 away. As you guys can see, the sunset, the sunrise is pretty much a little after 6 this morning. It's not bad. There's the starting lineup for the 7-26 Tigers. And then Game 2, Series Finale mini-series. Miguel Cabrera batting 237, Iamacreator 269. Then they'll bring in batter Ian Kinsler, batting 153. Astros 7, Braves 5 in Houston. The final. This pitch by Miller. Strike one to the upper right.
Catching the outside corner. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight.
So I played a little bit of the former game of the year a couple years back, and that was the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Get the touch base out in second. Next one, strike two at bottom right. Orioles 2, Nationals 1 in Washington.
Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
To kick off this morning. Ball went to the right. So yeah, I played a little bit last night, and after I got off at 6, before I do a new episode of Greedfall, but it was really good. Strikeout in the bottom. That's the second out for the Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Go Mets. 4, Giants 2 in New York City. Then bring up right-handed batter, the greatest of all time for the 7-26 Tigers. Right-handed batter, Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera's batting 237, 4 home runs, 13 ribbies. Let's see what he can do this morning. Rockies 4, Cubbies 3 in Colorado. 5-ball left center field. And picks up a block, and oh my goodness. On the middle of the plate already. Game 2 in Arizona, and that will be a single. And that will be not a single, but that's a double for the Tigers. Look at it one more time. Athletics 4, Angels 3 in Oakland. Look at that, 5-ball to left center field. Bounces off the wall, starts making his first bounce. There you go. Runner at second, 2 outs. Gets a sign, and here's the pitch by Miller. 5-ball to right, strike 1. That brings up right-hand batter Nick Castellanos. He hasn't been doing too bad. Batting 218, 5 home runs, 12 ribbies. Race 2, Royals 1 in Tampa.
Here comes the 0-1.
5-ball to left center field. It picks up a block, and can it get deep? And it is gone. Deep to left center field, close to foul, and that's gone. Oh my goodness. Selwyn Miller on the mound for 2014 Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona, he's not proud. So that is a 2-run homer, 6 for the season for Nick Castellanos. 385 feet. As the 7-26 Tigers strike first. Game 2 in Arizona. The score is 2-0 Tigers. Look at that 2-run stop by Nick Castellanos. That's the way you want to start. It's not bad. Brings up right-handed batter Mikey Montauk. His last 4 games with the 7-26 Tigers of the series in the chat. He's been 1 for 13 for an average of 77. Batting 269, 1 home run, 19 ribbies, I think.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is a pitch by Miller. Swinging a miss, strike 1 to the left. 2-0 Tigers. Top of the first 2 routes. Game 2 in Arizona. D-backs won the first one, 3-0. Up by the end of last week. Swinging a miss, strike 2 at the bottom. It's now 0-2. But that is something you want again. You want stars straight out of the gate. Get about 2 likes, thank you. Keep paying forward, guys. It's all good. Swinging a miss, and he's out. Struck him out, and the inning is over. Replay again of the 2-1 shot for the 7-26 Tigers this morning. Game 2 in Arizona by Nick Castellanos. Deep to left center field by the corner. We go to bottom of the first. Tigers 2, D-backs nothing. And on the mound, guys, for the 7-26 Tigers this season, right-handed pitcher Eddie Sanchez. His record has been under average, but he's been pitching quite well. We got a 7-starter series. He has a 2-4 record, though. He has some good stuff in his, a little bit of good stuff in his resume. 2-1 for the Diamondbacks. Right-handed batter is a Pollock, batting .260, 3 home runs, 15 ribbies. Start off game 2 in Arizona. Sanchez nods his head, and here's the first offering. Fly ball right center field, and he makes the catch, 1 away. And I think the veteran difficulty between the hitting and the pitching, I'm keeping that as long as I can. That's the starting lineup for the 20 and 14 Diamondbacks this morning. J.D. Martinez, former Detroit Tiger, batting .308. Chris Herman, batting .177. That'll bring in left-handed batter David Peralta. He's in the second position, actually. He's batting .260, 5 home runs, 19 ribbies. Isaiah News will also be delivered as well today. We'll get to that in a second. Foul ball to right, strike 1. Why was the Bat Boys? Orioles 2, Nationals 1, and Washington. I also read a little bit of news since I've been up to 6:30 this morning about ground ball center field. Gives it the first baseman, and that's out number 2 for the Diamondbacks. Not a slow start for the Tigers defense this morning. Brewers 3, Red Sox nothing in Milwaukee. And to bring a right-handed batter for the American League, Paul Goldschmidt. He's batting .341. Goldschmidt is another good batter too. But I read a little bit of serious news about a game that's going to be coming to the PS5 as well. Not prior to the games that I'm going to begin next year. By next year, early 2021. What's some of the games that you pretty much have heard me say multiple times to get a little more exciting and see where everybody's going with this? Strike 2 at the bottom. And that would be a game called Horizon Zero Dawn 2. From what I've been reading this morning, is the fact that Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is going to be coming out for the PS5 and the PC. I'm not 100% sure if it'll come out for the Xbox Series X, maybe. Well, let me try to develop a little bit about that. Hold on a second. 1 and 2 count by Sanchez. Ball 2. Far to the left. Let me research Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Hold on a second. Indians 3, Blue Jays 1 in Toronto. Ground ball center field. And he's out. He has to throw it out, and the side is retired. Race 2, Royals 1 in Tampa. 3 up, 3 down for the D-backs in game 2 in Arizona. We'll go to top of the second. Tigers 2, D-backs nothing. 2 up for the Tigers. Left-handed batter Matt Dundecker. He's batting .186, 1 home run, 8 ribbies. Game 2 in Arizona.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground.
Ground ball to right. First baseman gets back safely. 1 away for the Tigers. Game 2 and series finale mini-series in Arizona. That's the defensive lineup for the 20 and 14 Diamondbacks. But yeah, apparently Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is pretty much going to be a PS5 exclusive, I think. If I had to make a guess on that. Brings up right-handed batter Brian Holiday. Holiday's batting .189, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies. So apparently, according to Games Radar Plus, get that in a second. 5 ball to right, strike 1. According to GamesRadar.com, is that Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is going to become a PS5 exclusive. A little bit of something gigantic. But the good news is for Horizon Zero Dawn 2, which I might be getting that, maybe. Ground ball to right. The baseman doesn't get no time to the other pitcher, he does. That's the second out for the Tigers.
Now to the plate.
Brings up left-handed batter Alex Presley, 159, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies.
It's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
You guys remember that one time from the century? Ground ball to right center field. First baseman gets there quick, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. We go to bottom of the second. Tigers 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Do for the Diamondbacks by getting better. You guys remember this guy, Zadie Martinez, batting 308. You guys remember, I believe, last year, when you guys saw me do new episodes of like Swing Strike 1 at the bottom, when you guys saw me do episodes in the chat for Horizon Zero Dawn, even though I didn't want to have a chance to play it, and I'm like, you know what, I don't think it's going to be that bad, I think I might like it, so I did. So, you know, and it took over the slot for Thursdays and Fridays, but and pretty much the machines pretty much fucking killed me for no reason. Kept on killing me a little bit. Since it came down to the final battle. Ball 2 at the bottom. Indians 4, Blue Jays 1 in Toronto. But yeah, I just like, you know what, I had a fun time, I'm going to end the series right where it is. So the answer, if I'm going to be getting Horizon Zero Dawn 2, yes. I'm planning on it. 2-2 count by Sanchez. Ball 3 up top. On deck, Zach Lamb. He's batting 233, 4 home runs, 21 ribbies. I know some of you guys in the chat are going to be getting that copy at 2. By the time after the PS5 comes out. Foul ball to right, strike 2. But either way, I came very close of beating the very first one. To be honest. Ground ball center field. Gives it the first baseman in time, and it's the second out for the Diamondbacks, I believe. Game 2 in Arizona. And here's a defensive lineup for the 726 Tigers this morning. Game 2 in Arizona. And if you guys want to catch more MLB 17 every 3 to 4 days a week, of the Iamacreator schedule format, since you guys are always entertainment for it, make sure you guys smash the like button. Hold on, makes up right hand batter, Jake Lamb. 233, 4 home runs, 21 ribbies. We hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. Smash that like button, tweet it out, say a comment. Ball into the left, add it to a playlist. If there's anyone in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account and wants to know if there's going to be any Horizon Zero Dawn 2, absolutely. Ball 2. Up top, 2-0. So yeah, there is. It's going to be coming up for PS5, from what we understand. 2-0 count coming up. Swinging a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. It's now 2-1. We watch our videos in full. Pop up to home base. He gets under it, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. We watch our videos in full. Brings up right-hand batter Chris Allings. Allings is batting 218, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. We like the videos, share the videos, tweet them out, type it in, add it to a playlist. Leave a comment, and we never ask anything back in return. We guys do want to vote for the Idol. Aladdin's at 27-12 over the Greatest Showman. You guys can vote for either of the 2. But so far, nothing's really changed. But you guys let me know if you guys want to vote at any time. It's going to be alright. And call from right center field, and the inning is over. Game 2 in Arizona, guys. This morning in the chat. Go to top of the third, Tigers 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Do for the Tigers. The one that's on the mound for 726 Tigers. In the series, Annabelle Sanchez. Top of the third, nobody out. 2-0 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Ball into the right. And yeah, Selby Miller is on the mound for the 2014 Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. Swinging a miss, strike 1 at the bottom.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it.
That's 1-1. Mariners 7, Phillies 1 in Philadelphia. 1-1 count. But yeah, I'm a little more excited that Horizon Zero Dawn 2 got announced. The Last of Us 2, I don't know when that's coming out. I would say it could be a PS5 exclusive, but it all depends what the Gamescom event is going to be doing. Swinging a miss, strike 2 to the right. Orioles 6, Nationals 1 in Washington. But yeah, I have no idea. It would be a guess. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Tigers. Angels 3, Padres nothing in Texas. Got a little bit of something running in my nostril, but I'll be alright. I've sneezed a couple times this morning, but that happens to some of us. Brings up right-handed batter Jose Iglesias. He flew out his first time, is 0 for 1. Right-handed batter in Game 2 in Arizona. Here's the pitch by Miller. Ground ball center field. Second's under it. This is the first baseman, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. There's also other generations as well that are coming out this year. Get that in second. And that'll bring in right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. Struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Rockies 4, Cubbies 3, Colorado.
First pitch on its way.
Ball went to the right. But yeah, Dying Light 2 is a sequel to the very first one. As you guys have seen me playing in the chat quite a bit. Quite a little more. It's kind of like a different survival game, but it wants an adventure RPG. But I haven't beaten Dying Light, but I know that game for sure is good. It is good if you guys haven't tried it out. But there's going to be a Dying Light 2 coming out soon. Fly ball to mid-right center field. Nearly bounce off the wall, and that will be a double. So a double for the Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Royals 4, Rays 3 in Tampa. We have fly ball to right center field. This is off the wall deep. Then brings up right-handed batter Miguel Cabrera. Doubled in the first inning is 1 for 1. Diamondbacks won the first one. It was a 3-0 shutout. In Game 2 in Arizona, the Tigers looking for another advantage, perhaps. Runner at second, 2 outs. 2-0 Tigers, top of the third. Next swing, strike 1 to the left. Yeah, Dying Light 2 is going to be coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and I think the PS5. Well, I don't know when that game's coming out, but it all depends. Here's a sign. Ground ball center field. Game 2 in Arizona. And that will be an RBI single, as he's safe at home. So a single for an RBI single by Miguel Cabrera. The score is now 3-0 Tigers. Here come the 7-26 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Runner at first, 2 outs, 3-0 Tigers. Top of the third. Game 2 in Arizona. Here's the pitch by Miller. Ground ball to the pitcher. He gets under in the first baseman, and the inning is over.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the
We're going to bottom of the third. Tigers 3, Diamondbacks nothing.
And that'll bring in the middle.
2 out for the Diamondbacks. Cantel Marte, 291, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies. Diamondbacks, the 2014 Diamondbacks, Game 2 in Arizona. They're looking for their own opportunities. The way the 7-26 Tigers have been doing. That's what they've been trying to do, and I'm a little more proud about that, too. Here's the pitch by Sanchez in the tap. Fly ball to right center field. He gets it onto that one, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Gosov and Sudamon, that's coming out June 26th. Brings up left-handed batter Chris Herman. 177, 4 RBIs driven in. From what I'm thinking about Gosov and Sudamon, I haven't heard anything about this game, but I know it's an upcoming Invencero. It's coming up only for the PS4, so I don't know, maybe. But I also have to focus on the other two investments that are coming out in September as well. Strike 2 at the Zone. And that would be Cyberpunk and... Well, Watch Dogs Legion's not going to be coming out this year. Miller nods his head. Here's the offering. Foul ball to right, strike 2. So yeah, Watch Dogs Legion won't, it won't be coming out this year. Since it was recently cited for March 6th last month, but it didn't get there. Ground ball center field. Second gives it the first, and he's out. Yeah, it was out number 2, by the looks of it. And here comes the right-handed batter on the mound for the 2014 Diamondbacks, Selby Miller. Taking on the 1 on the mound for 726 Tigers this morning. Game 2 in Arizona. Annabelle Sanchez. Well, according to a couple websites, Push Square and the other, they state that Watch Dogs Legion is going to be coming out for the PS5, and I don't pretty much blame them, since it says Watch Dogs Legion release date puts back to PS5 launch. So I think it's going to be out. So what that's telling us in the chat, guys, of the Iamacreator group, while 2 to the left, is the fact that Watch Dogs Legion is going to be out by pretty much before the end of this year, whatever they announce for the PS5, even though I'm still buying it soon. Ground ball center field, and that's an ending inning. And it does end the inning, gives it the first baseman, and the inning is over. Not a good performance by Tigers defense. That'll do well for the Tigers. Right-handed batter Mikey Monta struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Royals 5, Rays 3 in Tampa. Top of the 4th, nobody out. 3-0 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Foul ball to right, and he makes the catch. 1 away for Detroit. Yeah, Watch Dogs Legion's been pushed out after the PS5 launch, so it won't be a problem. So Matt on deck, a left-handed batter, grounded out in the second, is 0 for 1. And here's the offering by Miller. Swing and a miss, strike 1, near at the bottom. Yeah, Watch Dogs Legion, yeah, I haven't seen any of the graphics. Ground ball left center field. And that will be a single. Single by the Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Yeah, so yeah, that's coming out for the PS5 as well. What do you call it? Hold on a second. Runner at first, 1 out. Wait, I think Tigers top of the 4th. Game 2 in Arizona.
Stepping in now, Brian Holiday.
Swing, strike 1 at the bottom. There's also another game 2 that's coming out for the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One. And that would be... Not sure if you guys have heard anything about this one. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A little too long, that's 0-2. And that would be Rainbow Six Quarantine. Not sure if you guys have heard about it, but that still looks like a good one that's coming out as well. I don't see why not.
0-2 count, here's the pitch.
Ball 1 to the bottom left, it's 1-2. So yeah, Rainbow Six Quarantine. Cyberpunk, I am pretty much buying that this year, by September. I don't think they're going to delay that either. By the time Watch Dogs Legion comes out, swing and a miss, and that's the second out for the Tigers. Not that bad of a performance by Selby Miller, the mound for the 2014 Tigers. Actually, Diamondbacks, excuse me. But at first, 2 outs, top of the 4th, 2-0 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. The pitch by Miller. Ground ball center field. Gives it to second baseman, and he's out. The side is retired.
Tigers leave one. They lead it.
Go to bottom of the fourth. Tigers 3, Diamondbacks nothing. Game 2 in Arizona of the Iamacreator community. 2-1 for the Diamondbacks. Swing-handed batter AJ Pollock. 4 down in the first. He's 0 for 1. Diamondbacks looking to grab a little bit momentum. Game 2 in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix is actually the big capital of the state at this point. Never been there, but love and I and some of the other close friends that coming out of the art studio, of services or anything of organization. We've been to New York City and DC. Two really good. Those are by example one of the goodest trips we've ever been to over the years. On deck, David Peralta batting .258. Miller with the 3-0 count. Strike one to the middle, a little bit better. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some news in just a second. Hold on.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Ball 4, first walk by Sanchez.
Hey, they haven't been able to register.
Royals 6, Nationals 1 in Washington. As he walks AJ Pollock for the 20 and 14 Diamondbacks. Brings up left-handed batter David Peralta. Peralta's grounded out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Rangers 4, Padres 1 in Texas. And when we look at that, runner at first, nobody out. He nods his head. Here's the offering. Ball 1 at the bottom. Okay, story spoilers. I'm not going to get a lot of that. I'm not going to jump into that with The Last of Us 2, but so I will try to research a little bit. Ball 2. Sanchez a little bit frustrated. It's now 2-0 so far. Runner at first will hold for 20 and 14 Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. 2-0 offering. Strike one in the upper left. There you go. 2-1 count. Ball 3. On deck, Paul Goldschmidt batting .339. Well, Sanchez has only given up 1 walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Fly ball to right center field. Racing back, going deep. And he makes a good catch. Really good catch. To deep right center field, and that's the second out for the Diamondbacks. Real good performance by the Tigers defense. Brings up right-handed batter Paul Goldschmidt. Ground down the first, he's 0 for 1. Pitch. Ball 1 to the upper left. 3-0 Tigers. Bottom of the fourth. Game 2 in Arizona. Runner at first, 1 out.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. Okay, let's get to some news. It's brought to you by the New York Times. In times of uncertainty, keep the extras close at hand. They have a small offer for you guys, if you guys are big fans of that as well. Ground ball to third. And that will be an infield single. So single by the D-backs. Brings up right-hand batter JD Martinez, former Detroit Tiger. Ground down to second, 0 for 1. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 at the bottom left. So it's brought to you by New York Times. Hold on a second. Ground ball center field. As it is again. And that'll be an RBI single. An RBI single by the D-backs. Ground ball center field. As the score is 3-1 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. So okay, what are we looking at? See what we're looking at so far today. Hold on. First and third, 1 out. Pitched by Sanchez. Spike 1 on the bottom right. That was close to the zone. 18 far behind us here for JD Martinez. He is a former Detroit Tiger, so I really can't blame him for that. Ground ball center field. Gives it a second. And boom, gives it the first baseman. Double plays, 6-4 to 3, and the side is retired. Good performance out of that. But the Tigers defense. Game 2 in Arizona. We go to top of the 5th. Tigers 3, Diamondbacks 1. 2-1 for the Tigers. Right-handed batter, Anibal Sanchez. Struck out in the 3rd, he's 0 for 1. In Game 2 in Arizona. Diamondbacks won the first one, 3-0. Fly ball center field. Deep to left center field, and he makes the catch, 1 away. So hold on a second. Brings up right-hander Jose Iglesias is 0 for 2 for fly out in the 3rd. So you guys out this week for releases. Get to that in a second. Ball one at the bottom. You guys are going to be getting Gears Tactics for PC, Xbox One, Mortal Kombat Legends on Blu-ray and DVD. Silverbo's giving up 7 balls, 32 strikes. Fly ball to right, center field, and he makes another good catch, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Here comes right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. He doubled in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Secure Wars and the other game as well at the bottom. Hold on. Strike 1 at the bottom right. Orioles 6, Nationals 2 in Washington. And that would be Daymar 1998. You guys can check some of those out on IZM.com if you guys are interested. Fly ball left center field, and that will get down. And that will be a double for the Tigers. Red Sox 6, Brewers 3 in Milwaukee. So a double for the Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. The Tigers, the 726 Tigers are doing a nice job. They're doing a nice job for what they're doing so far. And that's good. Went over second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Miller.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Fly ball to deep left center field. Picks up a block and see you later ball. And the inning, and the ball is gone. I almost said the other thing, but it's gone. 2-1 son by the 726 Tigers. Look at it one more time before we get to the sweep play. Tigers manager for the 726 Tigers likes it. 5th for the season for Miguel Cabrera, 422 feet. He is one of the best of all time. As it scores Game 2 in Arizona, it's 5-1 Tigers. Tigers have only mastered 5 or 6 runs this season of the series, but they've been trying to tie it. They're now tied so far. So it's 5-1 Tigers, top of the 5th, 2 outs, Game 2 in Arizona. And a fly ball to right and stand, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the upper right. It's now 0-2. Okay, okay, apparently there was actually an XCOM Chimera Squad review. Swing and a miss, and he's out, and the side is retired. Here's the replay once again. 2-1 stop by Miguel Cabrera. Game 2 in Arizona. Excellent performance right there. Go to bottom of the 5th. Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. Due up for the Diamondbacks. Right-handed batter Chris Owings. Line down in seconds, 0 for 1. This is pitched by Sanchez. Game 2 in Arizona. So yeah, there was a review of that, of XCOM Chimera Squad. I don't know if it's actually out for PS4 or Xbox One, but I think it might be for one of the consoles. Strike 2 at the bottom left. Good and bad bug? Huh. He's been spotting that fastball pretty good. There's a question below this review. I'll read that in a second. 0-2 offering. Ball one at the bottom.
Down near the shoe tops.
It's not 1 and 2. Do you like permanent death and tactics games? Okay, I don't know what kind of tactics games there would be. I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics War Alliance is one. Tactics 8-2 is one, swing and a miss. And that's the first out for the Diamondbacks. This tells the story, guys, in Game 2 in Arizona. 7-26 Tigers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They are getting a little more better. 20-14 Diamondbacks, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Brings up Cattell Marti. He's 0 for 1 for fly out in the third. But if I were to guess between those two answers, is like yes or no, I don't mind it. Sometimes turn it off, so I want at the bottom. I think I'm going to say no. 49, almost 50% chance says yes. It doesn't sound bad. Ball one in the upper left. So the Chimera squad got a 7 out of 10. Okay. Oh, okay, this game is only for PC, alright. For personal computer. Strike 2 at the upper left. Animal Senses giving up 22 balls, 32 strikes, total of 54. With 7-26 Tigers. Comes a 1 and 2 offering. Foul ball to right, strike 2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there.
He's looking to split him.
He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ground ball center field, seconds under it. So the first baseman in time, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Actually, Diamondbacks, excuse me. Game 2 in Arizona. Comes left-handed batter Chris Harriman. Harriman's 0 for 1. Ground out in the third inning. Royals 5, Rays 3 in Tampa.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one in the upper right. So that got a 7 out of 10. Something about a socking twist. Hold on. Pitch number 58 by Sanchez. Even though I don't catch up with Batwoman a whole lot, Beloved and I have only touched base on the cell. Only like a couple times. Ball 2. Let's see if Batwoman reveals a socking Joker twist. Well, I don't know for sure, but the last actor who's played as him plays I can't remember. Strike 2 at the bottom left. He was in shit. I'm trying to think of this one game that I used to play early I believe earlier this year. I can't remember. 3 and 2 count. And I used to, and he recently, oh yeah, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That was him, okay. Just trying to figure that out. Foul ball to right, strike 2. But yeah, he also played as Zelmaya Valeska and Gotham. Beloved and I used to watch Gotham. Ground ball, the pitcher's box. Lands it on him, gives it to first baseman for the exclamation, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. We go to top of the 6th. Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. And on the mound for the 20 and 14 Diamondbacks, Zach Godley. Godley making his 13th start, 1-1 record. And doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-hand batter Mikey Montauk. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the 4th. If you guys have any questions about Batwoman, let me know in the chat. Of course, the temperature is going to look nice. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to the middle. And then get off to the middle or something like that. Man of 7, Phillies 1 in Philadelphia.
A windup and the 0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 at the top. Held down a bit too long.
Now we got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1 at the bottom. It's not 1 and 2. PUBG. Apparently they strike him out, and that's the first out for the Tigers. PUBG or Puke adds bots to public matches on Xbox One and PS4. Alright. Brings up left-handed batter Matt Decker. It's 1 for 2 for single in the fourth. In the bullpen, right-handed pitcher Ronald Delgado for the 2014 Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. Rangers 4, Padres 3 in Texas this morning. So yeah, I haven't played Puke, so to be honest, strike 1 in the upper right. Red Sox 7, we were 6 in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curve.
Yeah, pretty much I'm not going to get to the spoilers for that right now, for the last of us 2. Because I haven't beaten the first one, not since PS3. Because of the first baseman, and then that's out number 2 for the Tigers, excuse me. Something about 2K Gaming providing something. Was on bringing batter Brian Holiday. It's all for 2 for strikeout in the fourth. And here's the offering. 6 swings, strike 1 at the bottom. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Game 2 in Arizona for the Iamacreator group. It's 5-1 Tigers. 2 outs, by the way. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Athletics 4, Angels 3 in Oakland.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's the third out, and the inning is over.
For the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead this.
Because the guys don't get the replay. Oh, never mind, it scared me a little bit, but it's all good. Go to bottom of the 6th, Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1.
Daniel Descalso is going to come off the bench.
Taking over as the pinch hitter for the 2014 Diamondbacks this morning. Game 2 in Arizona, Daniel Descalso. He's not that bad of a hitter. Strike 1 in the upper left. Left-handed batter Daniel Descalso, guys, is batting .284, 1 home run, 10 ribbies. Not that bad of a category. Fireball left center field. He makes the catch 1 away. Deep left center field. Brings up right-handed batter AJ Pollock. He's 0 for 1, walking the 4th. Sanchez has been doing pretty nice on the mound so far. Picks number 6, 7. Ball 1 to the left. And like I put it out this morning in the chat, Anibal Sanchez is on the mound for the 7-26 Tigers. Fly ball center field. And he makes another good catch, and that's out number 2 for the Diamondbacks. And the Tigers defense have been looking nice too. Brings up left-hand batter David Peralta, 0 for 2 for fly out in the 4th. Sanchez will going to continue the strong dominance. Ball 1 to the left.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team.
So the only movie that I know for sure that's coming out in theaters this summer, since the movie theaters are going to be back in pretty soon, is Mulan. Pretty much that's Mulan. But I don't know about the other movies though. Not for a while at least. Strike 1 to the bottom left, 2-1. 2-1 count by Sanchez. Ground ball to right center field. Gets under the first baseman, and the inning is over. Not a strong inning by the 7-26 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Very proud of that too. Go to top of the 7th, Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. And here's the stat sheet, guys. 7-26 Tigers. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. 2014 Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Game 2 in Phoenix, Arizona. And taking over on the mound for the 2014 Diamondbacks in Game 2 in Arizona, Randall Delgado. Delgado's making his 21st start of the series. 2-2 record. 2.84 ERA and 21 strikeouts. Brings up left-handed batter Alex Presley. He's grounded out twice. 2. We also had a passing this over the weekend as well. Get that second fly ball center field. He makes the catch, one away for the Tigers. You guys have heard of a guy by the name of Harold Reed, the bad singer for the Stour Brothers, right? Well, apparently over the weekend, according to KSAT.com, apparently he pretty much passed away and died for some reason as we speak. So he passed away at the age of 80 over the weekend. Swinging the miss, strike one at bottom right. Brings up right-handed batter, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 for strikeout in the 5th inning. And he is on the mound for the 7-26 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Swinging a miss, strike 2 at the far right. So yeah, he became a Grammy-winning groove for the Stour Brothers. Swinging a miss, and that's a strikeout, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. So yeah, Harold Reed, who sang bass for the Grammy-winning country group for the Stour Brothers, pretty much died after a long battle with kidney failure. So he was 80 years old. But from an honest point, guys, the Stour Brothers they were a good group. But at least they will hold his bass singer in good spirits with Christianity for sure. Go to bottom of the 7th, Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. Game 2 in Arizona. Doo-wop for the D-backs, Paul Goldschmidt. A heavy hitter, he's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Sanchez is doing an outstanding job on the mound for 7-26 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. But yeah, this name rings a bell. I mean, the Stour Brothers they're not that bad of a group. Ground ball center field. Gets under that, and that will be a single for the Diamondbacks.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle.
So a single for the D-backs. We'll get it one more time, 91 miles per hour. So yeah, his hometown was Sutan, Virginia. His nephew Debo Reed said at this point. So, brings up right-handed batter, JD Martinez, 1 for 2, former Tiger. He's singled in the 4th. But yeah, the Stour Brothers family sang backup for country icon Johnny Cass. Johnny Cass, if you guys have heard of him over the years. Ball 1 on the bottom left. The record between Martinez and Anibal Sanchez, 4 for 11, 2 strikeouts. Indians 8, Blue Jays 2 in Toronto. Runner at first, nobody out. Game 2 in Arizona. Royals 7, Rays 3 in Tampa. And there's also 5-1 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. Ball 2. But yeah, Harold Reed was a member. Apparently, he was a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame and Gospel. So I'm pretty sure he was actually very Christian as well. Ground ball center field is a second. Another strong double play by the Tigers defense. Holy crap, guys. Tigers defense was just ramping it up in Game 2 in Arizona. That's what any baseball should be able to do on that. Brings up left-handed batter Jake Lamb 0 for 2 for pop out in the 4th. Any baseball team, any runner at first, when it comes to any baseball game, guys, whenever it comes down to it, if it's a runner at first and if it's ground ball to center field, any Major League Baseball team has an opportunity to get a little more close, get very close, and get right on time for a double play perhaps, but not that bad. 5 ball center field, and that will also end the inning for sure, I think. Ran it well, and his side is retired. He makes the catch. We go to top of the 8th. Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. Game 2 in Arizona. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Bringing the batter, the one and only Ian Kinsler. He's giving up 2 doubles. He's 2 for 3. And also, my opponent is trying to get help, trying to get minutes on their phone, so they can come back to YouTube and jump in the chat. I did have a talk with my future fiance yesterday, last night. Swinging a miss, strike 1 to the right. Apparently, she was trying to figure out how to get minutes on her phone, since she is part of Straight Talk with me. And, you know, She's going to have our team leader help her ass out on this one.
Here's the 0-1.
That's why most of us in the Iamacreator group, most of us in the chat, or outside the chat that are not here today, we want my point to come back in the chat too, so won't be a problem. Next way and to strike him out. Is it the first baseman? One away for the Tigers.
The first baseman, number 24.
Game 2 in Arizona.
Striding into the box.
And the next batter.
And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a...
As we replayed the 2-1 stop by Miguel Cabrera, that turned things on a bit more for the 726 Tigers in the series. Now received to left center field. 106 Nationals 5 in Washington. Gives a sign.
To short.
And that will be ground ball left center field. Second is under it. Gives it the first baseman in time. 2 away for the Tigers. Padres, Red Sox 7, Brewers 6 in Milwaukee.
Nick Castellanos will stand.
That brings up Nick Castellanos, left-handed batter. And that was a home run as well, deep to left center field. As we speak. So yeah, she's looking to get back in the chat as well. Even though she tried every single damn thing she tried to do with a little help from staff last night, but she will be in the chat soon, guys. I don't know when, but it'll be very soon this week. That's strike one at the bottom.
Here it comes.
Ball one to the right. Top of the 8th. Game 2 in Arizona. 2 outs. 5-1 Tigers. Game 2 in Arizona. It's like swing strike 2 at the bottom.
He clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
It's now 1-2. I'll get to the other thing in just a second. Comes the 1-2 offering.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
There, but he won't offer
if you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, computer, or a tablet, you guys want to type this website, since most of us are staying connected most of the time, and he struck him out. And the sign is retired. And that guy was frustrated by himself by missing that. We'll go to bottom of the 8th. Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Do for the Diamondbacks by getting a batter. We're going to get some stuff going. Game 2 in Arizona. Chris Owens is 0 for 2. In the chat this morning. We have the website is www.iamacreator.com/IamACreator. It's like a Facebook, you guys can sign up now or anytime if you'd like. It's like a Facebook, so it's like a Facebook for anything, so let me know. If there's anybody in the chat that's interested. Ground ball right center field. Gives it the first baseman quickly. That's the first out for the Diamondbacks. Brings up Cano Marte. He's 0 for 2, fired in the 5th inning.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The Diamondbacks are looking for something in Game 2. Ball 1 to the left. But I don't think Sanchez, the one on the mound for 726 Tigers this morning, Game 2 in Arizona, he doesn't want to try to line up, even though he's given up 1 walk this morning. But it all depends. 2-0 count by Sanchez. Ball 3. On deck, Chris Harriman batting 172. Sanchez has only given up 1 walk. 3-0 offering coming up. Strike on the upper right, a little bit better. Rangers 5, Padres 5 in Texas. But yeah, he was a good bass singer for the Sauer brothers. Strike 2 at the bottom right. It's now 3-2. Nods his head. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Refrigerator in the other distance. This is my ass, come on. Even though my opponent hasn't seen me with a mask on. Fly ball to right. Center field. And it'll land. There will be a signal for the Diamondbacks. Game 2 in Arizona. So a single by the D-backs. Game 2 in Arizona. And that would be Marte with the single. Runner at first, one out. Game 2 in Arizona. Here's the pitch. Strike one up top. Brings up left-handed batter Chris Harriman. Grounded out twice. He's 0 for 2. Let's keep paying it forward and be rewarded. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And we never ask anything back in return. Never give up. And remember, guys, never surrender.
Seems like every one of them are
Galaxy Quest has that line.
Just about every at bat, and when that's the case, your chances of getting a good.
You guys have not seen the movie. I've seen it plenty of times. Most of that where the story goes in between. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out the same way, and that's out number 2 for the Diamondbacks.
The location was excellent because
Sanchez is doing a pretty good job on the mound. Look at that. He's taking his presence out. Like there's nothing really to swing at a whole lot, guys. Look at that. Pinch hitting for the 2014 Diamondbacks after batter Jeremy Hazelbaker. Hazelbaker, that's not bad of a name. He'll be the left-handed pitch hitter as we speak. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul ball to left. Strike 1, excuse me. I wasn't sure if he swung on it. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1.
Foul ball to left in the stands. Strike 2. Like I said, Anibal Sanchez is doing a really good job on the mound. He's doing quite well. And he struck him out. Another strong performance by Sanchez. Game 2 in Arizona. And the inning is wrapped up. Go to top of the 9th, Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1. Game 2 in Arizona. And coming to the mound for the 2014 Diamondbacks, Jorge De La Rosa. De La Rosa's making his 21st start, 4-1 record. For 1.69 ERA. Brings up Monkey Montauk. Strikeout in the 6th. De La Rosa with his first pitch. Foul ball to right, strike 1. Okay, according to Port Square, I read a little bit about the PS Pikes games we're getting next week. I'll read them off a little bit. Foul ball to right, strike 2. A little bit shaky.
That big fastball from this reliever, it's a major part of his arsenal.
Apparently there's a couple of games that are on now, but apparently that's just pretty much not that solid on that. But apparently for PS Plus supporters, saying he's sex swing and he's struck him out, and that's the first out for the Tigers.
That's the 3rd time
It turns out if it turns out to be true, we're looking. Apparently, what we're looking at is we're going to be getting Dying Light and Dark Souls Remastered, which is a damn good duo. Yeah, I have to agree with that statement. I haven't touched base with Dark Souls that much, but Dark Souls does have. They recently do have a good Extinguished career, a good Extinguished what do you call it, franchise. But even though Bloodborne 2 might be out for PS5 as well. But I don't know when. But I don't know if the Game of the Year Awards are going to do something for that. But we'll see. But there's a good opportunity that it's going to provide between the two systems. 1-2 count by De La Rosa. Fly ball left center field, and that'll be a single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out.
So another good single by the Tigers.
Inside the ball, right there, he took the ball inside.
And they are doing, as the Tigers are doing a good job trying to wrap up Game 2 in Arizona. Runner at first, 1 out, 5-1 Tigers, top of the 9th. Game 2 in Arizona. Foul ball to right, strike 1. So it all depends. That's what it may be jumping into, or it might be up against. Ball 1 to the right, it's now 1-1. Guys will also get the lineup for me today. Depends if if my partner is having anything today. But apparently she wants to see me, apparently. And I'm like, well, her and I have been together for 1,031 days today. The highest of all time, ball 2. It's now 2-2. Runner first looking to get a steal. Struck him out. And the runner at second, he's also out as well. That's a double play. Good attempt by that, by the way, and the inning is over. We're going to find out with the 9th, Tigers 5, Diamondbacks 1, Game 2 in Arizona. And the Tigers will pull him out, as it will be... That's the Tigers. We're bringing in Kyle Ryan. After a strong performance by Anibal Sanchez. Kyle Ryan making his 12th start of the series. It's 1 save. 8.10 ERA. Here's the pitch by Ryan. Foul ball to left and stands, strike 1. Diamondbacks won the first one. Went in last week, 3-0. Foul ball to right and stands, strike 2. Mariners 7, Phillies 1 in Philadelphia. 0-2 count by Ryan. Ball 1 on the upper left. Smash that like button, guys. Tweet it out, say a comment, type it in, add it to a playlist, stay connected as good as we can. Ball 2 from the Iamacreator group. Like I said, I didn't watch the NFL draft before the start of the weekend, but the Steelers got some, they pretty much got some good picks, but they didn't get, they pretty much did not get a pick in the first round by Thursday of last week, but it's not bad. Swung on and missed, and that's the first out for the Diamondbacks.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
Look at it one more time. 7:26 Tigers looking to wrap this up in just a few more minutes.
Into the box, David Peralta.
Strike 1 in the upper left. Red Sox 7, Brewers 6 in Milwaukee. Get about 2 likes. Can we get up to 4 in the chat, guys? If we can. We watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. Foul ball to right in the stance. Strike 2. Salem.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Add them to a playlist and we're all good to go. Ball 1 at the bottom. And we never ask for support back in return either. So, make sure everybody is good. Make sure the guy wins. Make sure that ends very soon. But I also did watch a little bit of a quick video. That it might be ending throughout the summer.
And he makes good contact there, but
we'll continue throughout the summer, and I'm like, you know what, bull crap. Well, Love and I want to get back to what we're doing as well. Fly ball, deep left center field. He gets under it, and he makes another good catch. But the Tigers defense, and that's the second out. Last chance for the Diamondbacks. Trying to get a batter, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3 of a single in the 7th. Ball 1 to the left.
And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
And the Diamondbacks are out. I'm down to the final out as well. Ball 2.
And the count goes to 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Ball 3 at the bottom. On deck, JD Martinez, batting .308.
JD Martinez would be next if they can keep.
Get about 2 likes and get up to 4 in the chat today. Because I'm going to be announcing the lineup pretty soon, and that's ball 4. First walk by Ryan. As he walks, ball Goldschmidt for the 20-14 Diamondbacks. Brings up right in the batter, JD Martinez. He's forever a Tiger. As we speak, he's 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th. Runner at first, 2 outs. The pitch by Ryan. Strike 1 at the bottom. A little bit better than it is. Than it was occasionally. Foul ball to left, strike 2. 5-1 Tigers, bottom of the 9th. Game 2 in Arizona. Running with first 2 outs. Ball 1.
Here in the third even. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough
Diamondbacks out on the final strike.
Just out of the strike zone, but listen.
Comes a 1 and 2. Ryan. Ball 2.
So-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Oh my goodness. We play it once again.
Early, then those last 2 were
That's a quick peek.
Trying to get it right by him.
2 and 2 out by Ryan. Ball 3. On deck, Jake Lamb batting .227.
That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he
Foul
did.
ball to right, strike 2.
High foul ball as it finds
Ryan nods his head.
upper deck for a souvenir.
Fly ball to right center field, and it's over. Oh my goodness. And the Tigers get a victory in Game 2 in Arizona. Oh my goodness.
This was an awfully quick series, and it
After the Diamondbacks won the first game 3-0, Tigers wrap up Game 2, going up to 8-26 of the series.
Well-coached ball clubs.
Over the Diamondbacks down to 20 and 15. Look at that, guys. Tigers really have turned it around a little bit. But look at statistics on the left of your screen. For the 8-26 Tigers, Miguel Cabrera 3 for 4. He was 3 for 4 for home run, double, and 3 RBIs. That really helped it out. For the 8-26 Tigers, Ian Kinsler was 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And Castellanos had a home run with 2 ribbies. That helped out a little bit. But you also have to give the 20 and 15 Diamondbacks as well. They played a good one in Game 1 in Arizona. JD Martinez had a ribby, but Goldsman had a walk 1 for 3. And Ketel Marte. But not bad of a performance. So the Tigers take Game 2 in Arizona, going up to 8-26. With Diamondbacks down to 20 and 15. Final score 5-1. 8 hits, 3 hits. That's what the 8-26 Tigers need to do. They need to keep on winning and keep on making up for what they're doing. But it was an excellent performance this morning as well. Renato Nunez, as we simulate the other. As far as the other teams go, the Mariners. Hold on, before we get to the other thing,
starting in the American League Central.
Hold on a second here. Okay, never mind. We'll start with the Mariners winning by 6, going up 22 and 12 over the Phillies. In Philadelphia, down to 6 and 27. Final score 7-1, 13 hits, 7 hits. Matt Leake with 4th win. Go Mets. Won by 2 up to 18 and 17 over the Giants, down to 17 and 18 in New York City. 4-2, 10 hits and 5 hits. To speak, Ben Harvey up to 5th win. For the 18-17 Mets in New York City, Ramos is 7th save. Astros win by 2 up to 19 and 16 in Houston. Over the Braves down to 16-17 in Houston. 7-5, 8 hits, 10 hits. Harris gets a 2nd win. Giles with 7th save. That's that this morning. Rockies rise up to 20 and 15 over the Cubbies, down to 23 and 11 in Colorado. Set a good game at the end. 4-3, 9 hits, 4 hits, 1 error. Octavino 2nd win. Holland with 9th save. Athletics pull in 14 and 21 by 1 over the Angels, down to 19-17 in Oakland. 4-3, 7 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, 1 error. Hendricks 2nd win. Dolphins 2nd save. Orioles win by 1, going up to 10 and 23, 10th win of the season. Upsetting the Nationals down to 21-13 in Washington. 6-5, 8 hits, 1 error, 11 hits. Eccleston with 2nd win. Brennan with 5th save.
The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game series.
The Indians improved up to 24 and 21 of the series. They are looking pretty good this week so far in the series. Over the Blue Jays down to 14 and 20 in Toronto. 8-2. 11 hits, 3 errors, 7 hits. Otero with 1st win. Royals climbed to 18 and 16 over the Rays, down to 21 and 15 of the series in Tampa. 7-3, 8 hits, 11 hits. Duffy with his 4th win, Minor's first save. The Cards going up 20-15 over the Marlins, down to 16-18 in Miami. 7-6, 10 hits, 6 hits. Weaver with his first win, Trevor Rosenthal's 9th save. Padres win by 2, up to 15-21 over the Rangers, down to 16-19 Texas. 7-5, 13 hits, 11 hits, 2 errors. Stabbing up to a 3-0 start for the 15-21 Padres. Brad Hand with his 11th save. And the Sunlight's already getting quite well. Perfect. Twins won by 2, improving to 20-13. Over the White Sox, down 11-22 in Chicago. 4-2, 5 hits, 12 hits. Colon for 3rd win. Herself 7th save. Red Sox execute the 19-15 over the Brewers, down to 18-17 by 1 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Final score 7-6, 7 hits, 1 error, 11 hits, 3 errors. Juan Purcell up to a 4-0 start. Perfect for the 19-15 Red Sox. Craig Kimbrell with 8th save. And the Dodgers win by 1, up to 20-15 over the Pirates, down to 13-21 in LA. 3-2, 5 hits, 1 error, 7 hits. Brendan McCarthy, perfect 5-0 start for the 2015 Diamondbacks. That's right, Dodgers, excuse me. And Zansen was 14th save. So I think tonight you guys will have another episode of baseball. As 18-26 won the second game in Arizona, 5-1 over the 20-15 Diamondbacks this morning. That was pretty sweet. As they will be heading to LA to take on the Los Angeles Angels. LA Angels in Los Angeles, California. And then the Tigers will be back at home and for the AIM-26 for the tie, and Detroit to take on the Baltimore Orioles. See how that's going to go. As far as the other teams go, for maybe tonight, we'll see. Since you guys are getting a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis this afternoon, I have not forgotten about that, so that'll be today as well. It's every 1 or 2 days a week for that at this point. And then will be the 18-16 Royals to get on 21-15 Rays in Tampa. Hamill 4-0 start, 1.50 ERA. Taking on Zach Gordozzi, 0.94 ERA. 19-15 Red Sox taking on the 18-17 Brewers in Milwaukee. And that's that. Ryan 0-1, 2.60 ERA versus Bart Nelson, 4.17 ERA. 19-16 Astros visiting the 21-11 Yankees in New York City. McCluster's 1-1, 5.77 ERA. Taking on Gray, 4.17 ERA. 10-23 Orioles taking on the 21-13 Nats in Washington. Wade Miley, 2-4, 5.06 ERA. Taking on Trevor Rourke. Will be on the mound for 21-13 Nationals of Washington. 2.54 ERA. This should also be a good pitch matchup. 21-12 Mariners taking on the 14-20 Blue Jays in Toronto, Canada. Drew Smiley 4-1, 5.40. Shit. Let me try to sound it out again. 4-1, 5.045 ERA. Taking on Blaney. 4-0 start for the 4-20 Blue Jays. We're at the 4-20 Blue Jays in Toronto with a 2.52 ERA. That examines it a little bit better. 15-21 Padres taking on 16-19 Rangers in Texas. Lamont 0-5, 7.29 ERA, taking on Cole Hamels. Hamels has a 4.82 ERA. 20-13 Twins taking on 11-22 White Sox in Chicago. Duffy 5-1, 2.58 ERA versus Fulmer, 6.41 ERA as well. 13-21 Padres, they will pay a visit to the 2015 Diamondbacks in Arizona. Garrett Cole 1-4, 5.50 ERA, taking on Zach Greinke, 2.89 ERA. 2015 Dodgers taking on the 2015 Rockies in Colorado. Clayton Kershaw, pretty much he is one of the greatest pitchers of all time as well. 3-1, 1.50 ERA, taking on Rusen, 2.70 ERA. And the 16-18 Reds taking on 17-18 Giants in San Francisco, California. Adelman, 7.13 ERA, taking on Marcus Bumgarner, 3.12 ERA. So before we wrap things up, we're going to get some standings going. So far, the 24-11 Indians, they are on the 20, they are on, so I'm going to phrase the words again. 24-11 Indians in the American League Central, they are on a 10-game winning streak. So far, an impressive way for the Indians. They are 21-11 this season. So that's pretty impressive. Congratulations on that. 6 consecutive losses for the 13-21 Pirates. It's still early. 3 wins in a row for the 2015 Dodgers. And so far in the National League West, we have a 3-way tie between 2015 Dodgers, Rockies, and the Diamondbacks, by the looks of it. And a 4-game scare for the 14-20 Blue Jays as well. Alright, that'll wrap things up, guys. Hold on a second for this morning. I'll tell you what's going on today. Hold on. Hold up. Let me look at a different one. Alright. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. A new episode of MLB. Tigers are back in the win column for now, as the Tigers are now 8-26 this season. So you guys could have baseball tonight, but this afternoon, we are going to be getting back in the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We have to see where we're at and see what's going on in between. But it won't be a problem. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17, you guys could be lucky tonight to get a new episode, but it all depends. But I do go back tomorrow. I am off today. Go back tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. With the work schedules tomorrow for those 3, it's 8 to 12 tomorrow. I won't be live in the morning, but after 12 I will. I'll be doing a new episode of Borderlands 3. Same with Wednesday afternoon. Thursday afternoon, since I'm off at 3 as well, back to back with 7 3s this week. You guys will have a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. Touching base on in between as well. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17 in between 4 days a week, make sure you guys hit that red support button if you guys are new to the group. Also, smash that like button. Tweet it out, share a comment, type it in. Stay connected, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we gather, grow, make a difference. If there's anyone in the chat as well, normally has a Facebook and a Twitter account. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. We watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. Share the videos in full. Tweet them out. Add them to a playlist after leaving a comment. And we never, ever ask for support back. You guys want to vote for the idol. For a whole new world with new. You guys can vote either Orlando or the Greatest Showman. Orlando's up by 15, 27 to 12. So you guys let me, my love and I know by the time this episode is over. You guys will have a new episode, finally have a new episode this afternoon for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So that'll wrap things up, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody's been good. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe. Stay hydrated with good energy, good liquid. Like I said, this afternoon, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, even though blood is not contaminated as we speak. So we'll see what happens on that beginning. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. You guys have a good morning, and I'll see you guys this afternoon with Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Be careful, guys.